Hi, welcome to Real Life Learners. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead down below, subscribe. I'm so excited to have you guys join me for week 2. Last week, I posted my welcome video and we talked about doors. In life, there's certain people that have certain keys to lead you through to enter certain doors. I know a lot of you are wondering, what's the next door? What door are we going to get the keys to enter? What doors are we going to gain information on if we want to enter those doors? Again, some of those doors could be financial doors, some of those doors could be an educational one, some of those doors could be career. But there are certain people, it just takes one person to release a specific information, and that's it. That's all you need just to walk through. However, getting that information, that key is not always easy. Some people don't just give away information for free, but there are people who in life they've been through a certain things and they'll always say to themselves, if I can go back to my younger self and tell them this information to avoid this pain, to avoid this trial, to avoid this roadblock, I would do it. So a lot of people, that humility side of them, where they really do not want us to go through what they went through. And you can see this a lot when it comes to things like marriage. There's a lot of older people that would, if you have the ears to listen, they would sit down with you and they would talk to you. They would tell you, trust me, you want someone that you're comfortable with, you're compatible with. There's just so many things that they would tell you about that. So it's just about, do you have a listening ear? Also, who is the person relating that information? Sometimes some people may tell you some things, and as you're listening to it, you have no idea what they're talking about. But somehow just kind of store some of those things and go back, and during your quiet time, just reflect and kind of do a fact check on what was said. Most people do not want you to go through the same mistakes that they made when they were younger. But there's always someone that have been through an experience that you've been through. And those experiences created certain doors that they were able to pass through, and now they have the key because they overcame that moment in time, that trial. Before you can kind of venture into seeking out certain keys in life, you have to start with yourself. That is the most important door that you need to enter. You can gain all this information, but if you don't know yourself, it's very challenging to apply that. For some people, you may be influenced easily by those around you. And even if you're not someone that's influenced by people around you, you should also know that how do you react to certain people's around you, different people with different personality. How do you react? What's your personality like? So those are things to also consider. What's your personality? Are you someone that put a lot of pressure on yourself to be perfect, to get things done, to do this, to do that? Are you someone that overbooks yourself? Are you someone that is involved in the community? You're doing so many things all at once. Are you someone that the validation that comes from people means a lot to you? Are you someone that is important for you, for someone to be there for you? So all these things is like you have to know yourself. To really love someone, you have to love yourself. Do you love yourself? Because if you don't love yourself, how can someone love you? Do you know your identity, your true self? What is your purpose? What are you pursuing in life? What do you love the most? What do you hate the most? How are you applying that daily? What goals have you set for yourself? What plans do you have lined up? So all these things, you have to know yourself. Any information you receive will be useless if you don't know yourself. You don't know certain habits that you have. Maybe those habits are not good habits to have for you to be successful. And then also, are you someone that's spiritual? If you're pursuing like a relationship and you're this, and then you're dating someone that's this, you say you want this, but then you're doing these actions that are like this, is very contradicting. You have to know yourself. If you're going to be this way, just be that way. But if you're going to do this, be 100% committed to it. But you can say, I'm looking for love, someone that respects me, someone that blah, blah, blah. And then your action is just like, what are you going to get back? So you have to know yourself. In order to enter certain doors in life, you really have to know yourself. Like, for example, you have a waterfall. If you're standing in the waterfall, it's really hard to observe the waterfall. So you have to step out. So sometimes in life, you have to step out and look at your life. Look at the friends you hang out with. Look at the things that you do. Look at the things that you say. Look at the things that you spend your time doing. And ask yourself, why do I do these things? What do I love about it? There's some people where they with their friends they go out and dancing and partying, all of these things. But there are some friends they would do all those things, but when they go home, everything is check off. They just like that. They know how to get things done quick, go out, have fun. Are you that type of person? So why they already check off everything, they already know the budget for this week, they know what they're doing, they have this crossed out, checked out. You don't have that done. You have no plans. You have nothing check off your list. You don't have a budget. When you don't know yourself, you're blown away by every win. The first door you have to evaluate and open is yourself. Open your heart, open your mind, and really take a look. Who are you? What do you value? What's your identity? What's important to you? What do you feel like you have went through in life that because of that you have this certain way? Some people they have this anxiety, and anxiety is pretty much fear. So what is it that's causing you to feel fearful about certain situations? So you have to really dive deep to how that come to be. You need to know why, what's going on. You need to know yourself. Whatever goals you have lined up for yourself for 2023, the first thing you have to look at is yourself. Be realistic. Who are you? Are you someone who like dedicate your time to like serving other people? You're always helping doing this for this person and forgetting about yourself? Are you someone that's always entangled in so many things all at once? The thing is, you're doing all these things, but are you being fruitful with those details? And you have to pay attention to the fruits that you're bearing in your life. So much inner work that you have to do. So you have to start with knowing yourself. So the first door that I'm challenging you all to kind of open today, this week, as we continue, is the door to self. The door to self. Who are you? What's your identity? What do you want to be one day? Who do you want to be? What's your goal for this year? You need to look at all those things. It's okay to watch all these channels, watch people do this, do that, but you have to know who you are. What are you working towards? Tomorrow is not guaranteed at all. Tomorrow is not promised. If today was your last day, what would you do? So really, you have to know yourself. There's a lot that we want from life, but it starts with you knowing yourself so you're not taken advantage of, so you're not falling behind. And so you yourself don't sabotage the good things that's coming to you. It takes stepping out and just looking, why are you doing these things? Is it because you love it? Is it because other people are doing it? Like, why? What do you like about it? So that is a big step to your journey in life on where you want to go. If there's things that are coming out, you're bearing certain fruits and you're not liking the results of it, you need to really reevaluate, why is this happening to me? And go back to your roots. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for listening. This is Real Life Learners. Stay blessed. Please don't forget to subscribe below.